When using a generator to supply power to a mobile sound stage, grounding is a critical safety consideration. The generator in question is a 4-wire system, meaning it includes a dedicated equipment grounding conductor, or EG. This equipment grounding conductor serves as the primary grounding path for all the electrical equipment connected to the generator. Connecting the metal frame of the truck to the generator's ground provides a redundant path for ground current, enhancing safety. However, there's a specific requirement to consider from the National Electrical Code, specifically Article 250.35. This article states that when a generator is used to supply power remotely, a ground rod must be driven at each location where the generator is used. This measure ensures a reliable ground reference, especially when the generator is operating in different locations with varying soil conditions. However, there's an exception to this ground rod requirement. This exception applies if certain conditions are met. Firstly, the frame of the truck must be effectively grounded to earth. This grounding can occur through its tires or other metal-to-earth contact. Secondly, the equipment grounding conductor of the generator must be connected to the truck's frame. Thirdly, the generator's frame itself must also be connected to the truck's frame. In this scenario, if the truck's metal frame is effectively grounded to earth, the ground rod might not be strictly required. However, it's always best practice to consult with a qualified electrician. They can assess the specific setup and confirm that all applicable electrical codes and safety standards are being met. Here are some additional important considerations. Firstly, the generator should be electrically isolated from the truck's electrical system when it's not in use. This prevents any potential backfeeding or interference issues. Secondly, the generator should be properly sized to handle the anticipated electrical load of the sound stage. Overloading the generator can lead to voltage drops, equipment malfunctions, or even damage. Thirdly, it's highly recommended that a licensed electrician perform the installation of the generator and the ground bonding system. They have the expertise to ensure that everything is wired correctly and safely. To summarize, the 4-wire system provides the initial equipment ground. Bonding the truck frame to the generator enhances grounding. The NEC generally requires a ground rod for remote generator use, but an exception exists if the truck frame is effectively grounded and proper bonding is in place. Always consult with a qualified electrician for a safe and code-compliant installation.